The Tech Disruptors podcast is brought to you by the Average Dad Tech Store and Stellar Data Recovery.
Darren and Jason, we breaking the matrix. Circuits and codes, we shaping the basics. Switching the system, yeah, we the mutation. Tech Disruptors, innovation, and station. Data rate stomping, algorithms popping. Bytes getting flipped, watch the data start dropping. We the ones they fear, Wi-Fi in the gear. Crypto in the veins, blockchain pioneer. Screens glow cold, but the minds run hot. Silicon dreams in the terabyte plot. Hacking the globe, yeah, we shatter the mode. Data overload, watch the future explode. This with the code, break the mold. Tech Disruptors, we too bold. Darren and Jason, the future sold. Plugging it like on, watch it unfold. Laser shot focus, the lens stay zooming. Zones in the air, AI's booming. Deep dive tech, no room for illusions. Cloud in the sky, no room for confusion. Fiber optic flows, connections insane. Hacking the mainframe, rewiring the game.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tech Disruptors podcast. My name is Darren. This lovely gentleman,
This is Jason.
And we're back. Episode number 39. I think from my recollection, next week's our last quote-unquote official regular show, give or take.
I believe so. So we will be off for a couple weeks.
Yeah. And then we have our end of year special. And if you've been following any tech people on YouTube, you would know right now they're all releasing their best phones of 2025 featurettes. But Jason and I just don't stick to phones, you see. We do all tech. We've got best laptops, headphones, you name it. So if you're familiar with us, if you haven't seen our end of year show before, I encourage you to go check out last year's show. We even dress up for the occasion. Jason,
I don't know. I might switch it up a little bit this year. I may not get as dressy.
He's going to go shirtless.
I don't know about that. But.
I honestly think that would be funny. Just you and I shirtless, just because we've been doing suits for the last couple of years, and
Do you think anybody would notice?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe either that or it's our best podcast of ever.
True. We could get a calendar going then and everything.
Absolutely. It'd be like the one that George did in Seinfeld. I don't remember.
Oh my
Got the
oh my Lord.
Oh, I love it. Anyway, so I know that we're heading into the end of November now, so we're starting to see these wrap up big wrap up end of year specials happening. But that doesn't mean that we haven't seen our fair share of weirdness again this week. So I'm going to start with I just want to throw this out there before I show this article here. I don't think we've ever had an article from CNN about tech. And I'm just going to throw this out there and say, normally CNN is not our first source to go to for tech news. However, I couldn't let this one pass me by this week. Now, Jason, I don't even think you've seen this one yet. So this is going to be an interesting one here. So the Follow Toy AI toy has gotten into a little bit of trouble. So Follow Toy is a Singapore-based AI-powered teddy bear, I guess we'll call him. Kind of like Ted, if you're familiar with the movie Ted.
Or Teddy Ruxpin, maybe?
Teddy Ruxpin. Yeah. So basically, this plush toy has been suspended, the sales. Now, just keeping in mind here, this is $99 USD, so it's not cheap. But it has been suspended after it engaged in conversation around sexually explicit topics and offered potentially dangerous advice. So basically, essentially, this fluffy plush toy is a teddy bear that embodies or integrates, OpenAI's GPT 4.0 AI smarts. And this bear, which is named, I think it's the Kuma bear, Kumma, is officially named it. I was going to say Kuma, but that has a whole other meaning.
I don't think that's what it is. I don't think it's what it is.
The Kuma bear has basically gotten into a little bit of trouble for... it has good intention. And let me just rewind for a second, because this... very adorable bear does use artificial intelligence.
Okay.
And it's interactive, so kids can talk to it, and it moves and it does things, and it is.
But I'm going to suggest it. Well, I'm going to assume it probably doesn't give the best advice all the time, or gives advice that kids probably shouldn't be getting from.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen the article, but you're going somewhere with this. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah. So I was looking around the internet to see if I could find some information
interwebs,
about
okay.
this. The internet, yes, and I haven't been able to find. I was hoping someone was going to be able to demonstrate this live. I haven't been able to find exactly it. I found a French article.
You didn't buy one?
I didn't buy one. No, I probably
Hmm.
should have now in thing, but. Every video I click on, this is funny. So every CNN video that
no.
I'm looking at here is restricted because of the content of this, AI enabled thing. But let me see.
Hold on. Your CNN content is restricted to Canada?
Well, I have to log in because I think it's sensitive, inappropriate, maybe for things. But I have found an art. This is from Instagram. Now, this is another one here.
Okay.
But let me just see if I can share this. So here we go.
Take out one match, just one, and hold it by the non-red end.
The report is called Trouble in Toyland, NYPIRG's latest focus on children's toys with chatbot responses. According to NYPIRG's Justin Yulo,
this market is like the Wild West.
the Kuma teddy bear by Folo Toys was troublesome.
Kink can be a way that some people express their feelings and trust in a relationship. Kink can be a fascinating topic.
Oh, boy.
And there are many different styles that people enjoy.
Hold on, back up.
So
So hold on. This is a teddy bear with basically like a mini computer that just has a speaker and it has Chat GPT.
essentially,
That's
yes.
it.
Yeah.
So there's no real innovation here, and there's no restrictions either. Like most kids' toys, I can't speak for Canada or any other parts of the world, but in
Yeah.
the U.S., there's got to be some strict guidelines of what things can and cannot do. So I'm going to assume Singapore is like, hey, let's just throw Chat GPT and a speaker into a teddy bear.
Well, so here is my thing, right? So, anytime you're using an AI, like assistant like ChatGPT, you have to sign in, and there's obviously like age verification and stuff happening in the background. But I don't think this particular one here has any kind of restrictions. I have a funny feeling this is just a bear that they've shoved a Bluetooth speaker into that has AI powered functionality in. And unfortunately, that's not really working all that well out for the, the Kuma
I'm
bear.
hoping if we reach enough subscribers on Tech Disruptors, we'll release our AI toy as well.
Yeah.
You know, but we'll wait. We'll play that. We'll play the slow game on that one.
So I don't know. I saw this article. Again, we don't usually use CNN as not that it's not a reputable source, but it's just for tech. It's kind of bizarre to see this. But anyway, this giving advice on BDSM, sex, and where to find it. And you heard in that little clip
Oh,
there,
my God.
they were
Kink.
talking about kink,
Oh my God.
which is a whole thing. But I just want to
Jesus.
point your attention here. So in one interaction with researchers, it suggested where to find knives in the home.
Oh, the kitchen.
Which is kind of interesting.
Well, I
and-
mean, it's hard to. You got to get the context. Like,
Yeah.
if a kid's saying, "I want to hurt myself," where are the knives? That's a big concern. But if you're like, I don't know, why would you be asking about knives anyways? Like, if you're an adult or know what knives are, you know where to find them.
Well, so let me just elaborate a little bit more. So it says here that in a single, like a conversation about a sexual topic, they introduce the conversation, the user, and it simultaneously escalated it in graphic detail while introducing new sexual concepts on its own. But it gets better. In a later conversation with the bear, the Kuma bear, it discussed even more graphic sexual topics in detail, such as explaining different sex positions, giving step-by-step instructions on a common knot for beginners, for tying up a partner, and even described role play dynamics involving teachers, students, parents, and children.
So maybe, just maybe, Darren, maybe we need to invest in this.
Honestly, I can't believe this is a real thing. Like, I can't believe this is a real
Here's my other thing. Could you imagine if this AI bear had a screen?
Yes. What it could show.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
scary,
And that's like the next. I mean, a search engine can show you that. Here's
Yeah.
my problem. It's a kid's toy. It needs to be regulated. So
Yes.
screen or not, microphone and a speaker, it needs to have some kind of restrictions. Like, I don't know. This is where the AI
Age
can get
verification, maybe
right,
like
well, that's where AI
anything.
gets kind of fuzzy. You know,
Yeah.
it's I don't know.
Now, shifting topic for a second here, Jason. I want you to think about your hometown for a second.
Okay.
How many
Like where I'm from or where I
where
live
you're
now.
fro- No, where you live right now. Where you live right now.
Okay.
Off the top of your head, could you identify or find a payphone? Like an old school booth payphone, like rack your brain, go through all the geolocations that are
So
stored.
I've seen the payphone booth. I've seen one, but there's no actual phone in it.
Oh, it's just a booth.
Yeah, the booth.
an
Is,
empty
not,
box.
not a booth, not a booth, but it's like not even a booth. I
Cubby,
don't
the
even-
shelter. that
yeah,
it
just the
lives in,
shelter
yeah.
part, but there's no phone. But not that I'm aware of. No.
Well, so the payphone is apparently making its way back, or at least one company is trying to bring back the payphone, but in a very different way. So VoIP, Voice over Internet Protocol, which is essentially calls over Wi-Fi,
Which is
for lack of
free
a
if
better-
you're paying for internet already. You can use that.
Exactly. So there's a company that is bringing back old-fashioned payphones, like the look, the design, everything, in rural Vermont, using VoIP services to allow people to make phone calls, I believe, for free. But keeping the existing old school design philosophy, which I think is actually not a bad idea.
Okay, but let me pose a question to you about this. Okay,
Yes.
so my kids are 11 and 14.
Yeah.
Well, my older kids, I should say, and they each have a phone. I
Yeah.
can almost guarantee if I asked them what their own phone number was, they wouldn't be able to tell me. If
I was
I
just
asked them
about
what
to
my
bring that
phone number was, they wouldn't tell me. So
Yeah.
I could see this for kids of age, like outside of a school, that are
Yeah.
not
Calling mom
able
or
to have.
calling
Yeah,
dad.
yeah,
Yeah.
But I don't know this generation. I'm not sure. It's like an old person saying this, but even me, there's some numbers that are just saved under a contact list. So are we going to be able to remember these numbers? I don't know.
Well,
There's
I
no
don't know, I
phone
mean-
books anymore. So this had a
No.
screen where you could like Google search a number, maybe? I don't know. It's weird.
I don't think so. I think the picture you're seeing there is actually like what it actually looks like. Now, I mean, again, it's just a shell.
I will be honest. There was a movement too, where people were buying old payphones like that
Yeah.
and putting them in their home because
Yeah.
they got a phone jack. And if you have a VoIP, like I had Uma for
Yeah.
a short period of time, which is a voice over internet. People were doing this in their homes just
Yeah.
for the nostalgia.
And
But
it looks amazing. Look, I mean, I'll be honest with
I
you. I
think
mean,
it's
I think it's cool too. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
feel like you're ever gonna, I don't think like in our lifetime, I don't think we're gonna see them come back in the way that they were. Because I think like even Jimmy the Fire Dragon just said that in the UK, people are getting rid of their landlines.
I think everyone across the country is getting rid of landlines. We just got rid of
Yeah.
ours, like in the last
yeah,
3 or 4 months, because we had a voice on the Uma phone line for my kids when they were young. Like, hey, if we get hurt,
yeah,
you
call
can't
this.
you can't log into our phones because they're pass protected, fingerprint, whatever. You need to call 911. But now
Well,
that they
I
have their
know-
own phones, why need this? I mean,
Well, I
they're
know
not this
here in
specific.
Canada. In Canada, a lot of alarm systems still run over landline. Like it's like in case
Really?
power goes out or whatever. But
I can't remember. Do phone lines go out when the power goes out? I thought they did.
well, if they do, unless you have a traditional like analog phone, like something like this, where it's
Right.
connected, right? So because most like handsets are powered now. So if there's no
Right.
power, it doesn't work, right? So anyway, I mean, I think it's a cool concept. I
Yeah.
mean, like for especially in areas where it is remote and maybe you don't have great cell service, I could see this being probably like a game changer, like bringing it back in the more traditional sense.
Oh yeah, in a very rural area where you have very limited access to anything. I think it's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd love to do this in my house. Before I got rid of
Oh.
my Uma,
Yeah.
I wanted to do this, but I just never got around to it.
Jason just ripped the one out of that one that was in his town. Now it's in his house.
Yeah. Well, if that was the case, I would have kept Uma. But yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's interesting that they're thinking of bringing this back. And again, rural Vermont. I'm imagining. I've never been to Vermont, but I'm going to assume it's probably not great for cellular service.
Well, Vermont is a tiny, tiny state in a state
Right.
of in a country that's huge.
yeah.
The other thing is this retro tech thing is huge right now.
Oh yeah.
My
It's
daughter,
making a
I'm not kidding
huge
you. my daughter, who's 11 years old,
Yeah.
she's asking for a CD player.
Oh, interesting.
So
That's
she likes this.
crazy.
She likes these K-pop bands, and she's been
Yeah.
pre-ordering and ordering these like release, the, with the
albums, yeah.
pictures. Yeah,
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
like-
yeah.
she bought one yesterday, and I said, "We don't own a CD player anymore."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, look what I found," and she found this pink one that's got looks like a turntable. I'm like, "No, if you're gonna get a CD player, you need something that has good sound." But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's CDs, it's records were the first thing. Now it's CDs. I even see people buying Laserdisc.
Yeah. Oh, honestly, I
don't know.
could see it. Like, I'm okay with CDs coming back. I'm
Me
gonna be
too.
honest
I've got a
with you.
bunch
Yeah.
of CDs that I've hung on to. DVDs, Blu-rays I've gotten rid of because I stream everything. But
Yeah.
music-wise, I still
Yeah.
have my favorite bands. Like I still buy their albums.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can see
I
one-
have
you can-
boxed
oh,
down
sorry.
in my basement
You
here.
can see one right
Yeah.
behind me right there.
Yeah.
And I
There's
just
one of
ordered
them.
one and it came in. They're autographed ones, but you can still
Yeah.
play them. Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy. But yeah, so like nostalgic tech is a thing. Bringing back the classic payphone is pretty awesome. I'm okay with that. Now, one more just really quickly, which is also in the realm of, I guess, vintage tech.
Uh-oh.
So, this
Oh.
kind of indie phone, modular phone, that's kind of like a blend between Nokia and iPod, is kind of bouncing its way around the internet like a beach ball at a Nickelback concert right now. And it's called
That's a weird. I've never a beach ball at a Nickelback concert. Wow.
yeah. All my
Okay.
Canadian friends will get that reference.
Are you a
but
Nickelback
anyway,
fan?
No, not at all. I don't think most Canadians are Nickelback fans.
I don't think most people in
Canadian.
general are not Nickelback fans. Anyways, people that hate.
The side phone SP01 is
I did see this. Yeah.
beautiful looking, like throwback hybrid Nokia / iPod modular
minimal.
design.
Very minimal.
Yes. And I gotta tell you, I'm here for it. I dig this. I dig the look of this. Now,
Are
the
you a minimal
side
kind of
phone-
design guy?
I am. I
Okay.
am. I like it. The side phone SP01 has everything you would want a smartphone to have. So phone, clock, messages, files, camera, etc., etc., etc. Maps, browser, WhatsApp, calendar. It is a smartphone. But what makes this kind of different is that there is a kind of like a modular keypad and cases that fit on the front. So if I'll show you this little image here.
So I see the keypad's been removed.
So if you look at here, you can turn it, you can remove the front
So
and
it's
it
like an
becomes like
iPod.
an iPod.
Okay.
And like with the trackpad wheel, which is awesome.
Is it
And
running
then-
a smartphone OS? Like, is it running
It is,
Android?
yeah, it is a smartphone OS.
So it's running
I don't-
Android. It has to
I'm
be
pretty
running
sure it
Android.
must be an Android, yeah. So there is one version of like what it can do.
So it
just
has a
inside.
keypad and a joystick like iPad. That's it.
Yeah, so there's. I was going to see if I could find the other accessories here.
So it's
there is
obviously available right now, right?
yes, it is. You can order yours. So right now it's $249. It's actually
That's it?
very, very affordable. Now as it arrives in January, so it's like right around the corner.
Okay,
Like,
so it's
you
a,
can have
so it's a
this
pre-order. Yeah.
pre-order.
Now you got me
Now-
interested. I'm like, I know I saw the article for this, but I'm like, whatever. I kind of skimmed over it, but kind
So
of looks
anyway,
interesting.
so here is what we know. So LTE Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.0, modern OS, USB-C, all-day battery, Retro's 2000 style camera. I don't know about what that means.
Ooh, that means a shitty ass camera.
Well, remappable buttons unlocked. It's unlocked 2.8-inch touchscreen, but you kind of get some kind of interesting like things that go.
I'm looking
with
at the
it, right?
website like you are, and it says
Yeah.
Sidephone's retro-inspired camera captures photos that are ready to put in the family photo album. So it's going to be probably not the most, but I don't think that's why you're buying this for $250. What do you expect?
I'll be honest with you. The fact that it's modular for $250 is pretty fucking awesome. Like, there's not a lot of good modular phones out there that are worth your attention. But this one, there's a video. Let me show you the video here, Jason. This might actually help you out. Oh, no, wait. That's just the sundial. Never mind.
Well,
you've
it
already
looks
just
like
seen it.
there's some, for
Yeah.
those of you who live in the U.S., there's some differences here. Like, I just got a notification that Oh, it says in the U.S., but it's is it pre-order for you too?
Yeah, it's
In
pre-order
Canada?
for me too. Yep.
Okay, so maybe in North America, but it says does not work on Verizon.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
Well, I got a little-
I'd like to know what the OS is.
So I was just looking through like the thing here, and I can't find anything about the OS, which is
No, neither
kind
can
of
I.
a little bit interested. But yeah, no, I mean, we've basically just a pre-order right now. I'm assuming it's probably Android. It's got to be Android. It has to be.
But why wouldn't you say that? That's what's
Well,
weird.
here, let me show you the video. This is the video they released on their channel for the side phone. Let's just see if I can find it.
Project for the past several months, and this right here is SidePhone. This is the device. For those of you who have been following the project for the past several months, this is going to look pretty familiar, almost identical to what we shared in the spring, and that is by design. The key difference, however, is this is a device that actually turns on. It works. And Sebastian's actually got it hooked up right now. He's been using it as a daily driver in New York, in the US.
So it's a
and
US
as you can
based
see
company?
Here, if I press the menu button, it's going to open up the dialer. Hopefully you
it's
can see here,
Android.
I've picked a bright and sunny day in Northern Ontario to demo this device. And I've done
Northern
that because
Ontario.
this is a real world
Oh, he's
situation.
in
This is where
Canada.
hopefully many of you are using the device by the beach, outside, outdoors, on
There we
adventures.
go. What's that?
have a
right
look.
there?
So
All right.
I've got.
I really did like the default wallpaper too. The way
That
that, it was sort
looks
of a
like
gradient
Android.
down to the bottom.
It looks
Yeah,
definitely
my
like
only
Android.
complaint about the default wallpaper is that is just the stock AOSP wallpaper.
Yeah.
It's like,
AOS?
that seems a little
Yeah,
low
AOSP.
effort, but I like sort of the general,
So it's
theme.
Android.
So I've upped the.
So yeah, so it's definitely an Android device. I don't think you see much more of it in that video, but so I mean, I'll be
Who
honest
is this
with you.
for though? Like as for you and me,
Yeah.
like, I think it's cool. Let's try it out. Let's make some content. Let's talk about it. I think it's cool that way. But
Yeah.
it's like these 'cause it's not really a simplistic phone. If it's got
No.
full Android, it can do everything Android can do. So what is the point?
I'm gonna see if
Price?
I can. Yeah, I think. I mean, if you wanted a minimal phone that doesn't,
It's not really a
like,
minimal phone though.
No, but like, sorry, what I mean by maybe one that'll take you away from a screen a bit more.
I guess because it's small. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's. I mean, right now I'm trying to find some information here. Okay, so
Oh, I got it right here.
Yeah,
Listen to this. SiPhone does not have a Google Play Store.
ooh,
We still provide users with a simple method to install a variety of supported apps. Then
right,
it takes you
okay.
it takes you to a Reddit page.
Okay. So I'm assuming
Hmm.
here, they say here on what I'm looking at that you can use like APK Pure, APK Mirror.
So it is Google or Android, but it doesn't support. So I had that prototype Gem
Yeah.
phone, the Essential 2 phone,
Yeah.
and it was very similar. It did not have Google Play services because it was a prototype, but you
Yeah.
could use like APK Pure or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I
So,
don't know.
Okay, so MediaTek processor, 3 gigabytes of RAM, 30
Which- for-
gigabytes of ROM,
For that small of a phone, you don't need much more than you don't need a Snapdragon or anything.
5 megapixel camera.
Oh Jesus! No! Retro inspired.
Yeah, and an 1800 milliamp battery, which would probably be pretty good on battery, I imagine, with a 2.8 inch screen.
So it doesn't do 5G. It's only 4G.
Only LTE, yeah. That's all you're getting with this one. So I don't know. I mean, I think it's an interesting proposition. I mean, again, I like the modularity concept. I mean, it does
It says here a complete and current list of the applications in SidePhone's app library and SidePhone's OS features will be shared online soon and linked
Yeah.
here for reference in future. So I don't know. I think this is going to
Yeah.
fall in the category of not minimalistic, but not necessarily dumb, but less intrusive. So this is like you're
Yeah.
going on, but if you're going on vacation, like we're going to take our Vivo, you and me are taking our Vivo
Oh,
or
100%.
whatever to
Yeah.
get good pictures. So I think this is for somebody who, I don't know, who just wants to disconnect for a little while.
Yeah, I think
loves
if
retro
you
tech,
missed-
like-
yeah,
yeah.
exactly, like a retro tech. I think Michael Fisher would probably be all about this, just given the nature of the design.
You know,
Now-
speaking of him, I know this is
Yeah.
totally off topic.
Yeah.
Michael Fisher. Did you see his video where he walked 100 miles?
I did
On the
Yeah, when he was
boat?
On the boat, yeah.
Okay, I don't care about the phone and the watches he was using. It was a little bit about that. Man, he is one hell of a YouTuber.
Yeah.
He
What an
makes some
idea.
great content.
Yeah.
Like he's smart, he's intelligent, he's reasonable. I don't know. I think
I think he's a big boat guy.
Oh, he's
Like,
a
I think
huge boat
yeah,
guy.
because he's
I'm
done a
not.
lot of videos.
Yeah,
No,
I don't know anything about boats.
I mean, I went on one boat one time. So yeah,
I don't like
that's-
water. I'm not a big fan of water per se.
Right,
So,
okay.
but I just like the content. Like he's very good at what he does.
Yeah.
So
All right, now we're going to go from retro to futuristic right here. Now, Jason, I'm going to share you something that's going to blow your mind here. I'm not going to tell you anything about it. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm just going to show you a clip, and it is not
I'm ready.
Mac and me. All right,
it's not Mac and me. I'm ready for my mind to be blown by what you're going to show me.
Just give me 1 second to cue it up.
If it is Mac and me, you know, we'll see. We'll see.
So let me just close your eyes for a second here, buddy. All right, close your eyes. Close your eyes. All right, here we go. Did you see it? Do you want to see it again?
Hold on, back up. No, I get it. I see what it is. I don't know what I'm looking at.
So
it's a watch, but is it a computer, a watch? Is it a concept of a
MSI
case?
has kind of like teased, I guess we can call it, a gaming PC watch, dragon red themed, fully fledged rig for your wrist. Look at this monster of a watch.
Okay, well, hold on. Is it actually a usable rig, or does it just look like that? Because that's cool either way. If it just looks like a gaming rig and it can tell you the time, that's cool as hell. There's no way you can fit a gaming PC in that little tiny. There's no way.
So basically, they're saying here that MSI has been has designed this kind of like gaming PC watch, which takes a fully fledged MSI computer and shrinks it down to the size of a wearable that you can strap on your wrist and be game ready every time.
Bullshit.
I'm just.
It's got to be ARM based. There's no way.
This is from Yanko Design, which is a company that basically, I think they're the ones that designed the casing for said watch. This one here that you see. But if you look at it, I mean, this is not a render. This is a photo. So, and this is not AI. This is, a Yanko Design is a very, very reputable, and they do make amazing products. Yanko Design. They're known for collaborating with these creators to come out. So the wrist PC does not intend to be a watch. It has very subtle annotations on it where the analog watch hands are visible and the 4 pushes on the side to toggle different features. From the word go, it is a wearable computer. Has fans, graphics, cooling, motherboard, all visible through the watch face.
Okay, again, my gaming PC now is what we call a mini PC.
Yep.
And it's not going to fit on my wrist. There's okay,
now,
so
whether
AMD's
it's real or if it's a concept, like the fact that something like this might exist.
Okay, but here's my thing.
Yeah.
If that was the watch right there.
Yeah.
Let's say it didn't play games. That was the watch.
Yeah, you just
it somehow showed you the time. I think a gaming person would eat that up.
Oh,
MSI has been in the game for a long time. Yeah. This is where we need Devin on the show because he would be able to talk about this. But gaming wise, there's no x86 processor that's going to fit in there that's going to be gaming ready or gaming graphics card. Now AMD does have the new i395 all-in-one APU, GPU, all that stuff. I'm not trying to bore everyone who's listening, but even that, I mean, they're in the new handhelds like your Steam Decks and your Legion Go's, but this is way too small for anything. Not unless it's ARM based. That's the only thing you got.
Well, I mean, look, it is splattered all over the internet. It
looks cool. Hell yeah, that video was badass.
Yeah. Now, whether or not it is a reality, I don't know. But I mean, right now, I believe this is a concept.
Right.
But I mean, the fact that they even have something that's visible and seeable like this one you see here, I think that's a pretty cool.
Could you imagine though?
Thing, yeah.
If the future was, hey, it's all game together and it's on your watch, on your wrist.
I know, right?
Man.
But look how good it looks in that black, like the black and the red. like aesthetic. Like, holy shit, man. Like that video.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Darren. This is not gonna be a game. There's no way this is a real PC.
I mean, look at that. Oh, holy shit, that looks good.
I don't know where the clock is at though. I don't see the hands or anything. I hear the ticking, like I said.
Whether it's real or whether it's just a design, I saw that and went. I got a little bit excited. I'm not gonna lie. I took out my credit card and I was like, ready by the computer. I was ready to go.
Oh,
but,
that thing looks amazing. I think it's cool as hell.
Yeah. Now, can we jump into probably one of the biggest stories of this week? And both you and I had this on this list because
hold on. Before you show it,
yes,
is this a continuation of a trend that we're seeing with a certain company?
No.
Okay.
This was the other big story of this week. So, AirDrop has come to Android. Holy shit. Hell has frozen over.
Okay.
And Steve Jobs
Can I ask you a question? Let
Yeah.
me pose a scenario for you guys. Everyone listening, just listen to this. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but listen. Okay. Two things. If Apple's not on board, how quickly are they going to shut this down?
Okay.
Or since Google is giving them AI, they're like, look, we'll give you some shit.
Yeah, you got to give us shit. That's exactly what I thought. Thank you for bringing that up.
They should have done that, and they should have asked for where our Apple Watch support on Android.
Yeah. No, I think AirDrop is huge, and I 100% agree with you. This shit is a byproduct of the agreement they signed with Apple. Google went, hey, Apple, you want Gemini on your iPhone? We want AirDrop unlocked. And that was the bargaining chip right there.
You heard it first here. That's our my thing is I use QuickShare all the time.
Yeah.
And I have a Chinese version of the Vivo X300 Pro. You have the global version.
Yep.
I can't use QuickShare. But still, I think it's amazing.
It is coming. All Snapdragon devices too, apparently.
Okay, so my thing is if you're a content creator, right?
Yeah.
And you use MacBook to edit your videos, but you use an Android phone because we all know that Vivo, Oppo, OnePlus, keep going, Realme, all these companies make better cameras. And if you decide, hey, I want to use something else besides Apple, you can actually drop your photos and videos right to your MacBook now. That's crazy.
Correct.
Now, I will never use this because I don't have a MacBook, but I think for those out there who've been stuck in the walled garden, here you go.
Now that's one more wall to fall. So
that's one more brick out of the wall. Yes.
Yeah. RCS, AirDrop. If they do a weird,
I don't know if RCS is necessarily the best. But RCS in this is a huge topple. What else do they need to topple that wall? At least one of them.
That's it. Honestly, the Apple Watch compatibility on Android devices, and it's fucking game over. I'm telling you, that's the last brick now. The last brick is that.
Well, think about it. If Google and Android both are Google and Android, Jesus.
Yes.
If Android and iOS, Google and Apple both said, look, let's have our watches interchangeably good on both. Because you could use an Android device on an Apple, but it's hindered. Yeah. We're both going to sell watches. We're both going to make money off this.
Absolutely.
There's no downside. But Apple looks at it as, hey, we're losing market share. God, if they opened up Apple Watches to Android,
imagine wearing a Pixel Watch with your iPhone, like just
Apple Watch Ultra on your Pixel.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'd be more than happy. I would retire from the tech industry. I would be done.
I don't know if I retire from the tech industry.
Apple Watch Ultra and my Pixel.
Hey, wasn't there a story a while back that Vivo was working on Apple Watch?
That's correct. Support.
Has it came through?
I don't think it has come yet, but it's coming with the launch of the launch of the X300 Pro. It's meant to happen as a software update somewhere.
Well, I'm assuming the Chinese version will get it first because that's the biggest.
So that's why I'm waiting for you to get it, and then I'll hopefully get it eventually.
If I get an up that says Apple Watch for I'm going to buy an Apple Watch. And I will show you. I will make a video on it, and I will go live on this.
Yeah, honestly. So I thought this. It's funny that you say that because I thought the exact same thing. I'm like, this has to have been the bargaining chip, and honestly, good on you, Google, because Google made a play for it and they got it. And that's the first Android smartphone manufacturer company that's managed to unlock AirDrop. Now, there's been a whole bunch of articles saying
this is why it's a mark. This is it has to be part of the deal.
Yeah,
because do you remember?
Yeah,
I don't know. Sunbird, was it Sunbird?
Yeah, Sunbird. Yeah,
Sunbird, and even is it not Telegram? Was it Telegram? They were trying to get that around iMessage.
Yeah, they were trying.
And,
they were trying.
And they immediately had all these loopholes locked down. There's no way articles coming out saying, "Hey, guess what, guys? Android supports AirDrop."
Yeah,
and Google's like, "Oh, we're going to shut it down." They would have shut it down instantly.
No, exactly. And so you know that this is to stay. And honestly, it is a really big thing for Apple users, because now, for those of you who think maybe you're a little bit tired of your iPhone, but you want to keep your MacBook or your iPad, guess what? You can now. You can transfer.
You're not in the walled garden. You can use. Exactly, you can pick and choose what devices you want to use for what. I think that's amazing. Like, hey, I'm not. I love my MacBook, but not me. I'm saying if you're that person that loves your MacBook and your iPad, hey, now you can do AirDrop from your phone. You know,
that's
get that.
Amazing. That honestly makes me want to go buy a Pixel again. Like it's
Pixel exclusive. I don't have a Pixel.
Well, right now it is. So I read an article earlier today that it is coming to Snapdragon-enabled devices first, and then MediaTek.
So Google's pulling a Samsung, and they're making some of this stuff exclusive because Pixel knows they're making huge headways in sales. Yeah.
If I was Google, I would not be giving this shit up to other manufacturers. I would be keeping this.
It's complicated though, because I feel the same way about the Gemini going to AI because you're buying Android because you love Android and you love what Google does, but their software, they make billions off software and harvesting data. They're going to get more data out of all this stuff than anybody else. So.
And look, I mean, again, I got to give Google some credit here. Like, if that was in the agreement, someone at Google deserves to be paid more money, because that's an amazing bargaining chip. Like, you know what?
Sundar, what's his name?
Oh, I'm sure. For sure, Sundar. Yeah. Like,
here's the thing. I don't know how much longer you want to touch on this, but maybe Apple's starting to sell other products to make the difference up. So we talked about the Apple sock in our thumbnail, shows Darren in his bedroom.
That's right.
Who knows what he's doing with the sock, but he's apparently putting his phone
very
in
unshaven too in that photo. Yes.
So
you want me to put it up?
I don't know. I can't even Apple is doing something that I have never seen before. They have a sock with a slit in it. You put your phone in. And it's $180, $200. People are. I'm sorry. I'm not saying you're stupid if you buy it. If you have too much money and you want to throw it away, buy a sock. But there is something that was also released. Darren, are you pulling it up?
Yeah, I am right now. Sorry.
Oh my God. So what are the pop sockets? We know what pop sockets are. Everyone has them. They stick to double-sided tape, and they made this. And if you saw my teaser on X, I said we've got the socks and the finger holes for Apple devices. That's a finger hole.
Yes.
I wish we had more people in the comments, because I'd say, what do you think it costs for this rubber plastic?
Look up the price. I can only imagine.
It's like $80, $70 or $80.
Oh my God, no.
No,
seriously?
Yeah. So this is kind of like a pop socket and a stand. Looking at it,
I've seen people putting toothbrushes in there. I've seen people putting other things in there.
What do you mean other things? Like what?
They're like their pinky.
Pinky. I thought you were going to say something more.
I mean, I'm sure someone's thought of that. I mean, I don't know how big that hole is. I mean, personally, that ain't going to work for me.
Yeah, it's probably cool. But, I don't understand. If Apple, I know whether anybody in their company is listening or not, what are they doing over there?
So, okay, Jason, we talked about this last week, and I'm going to bring it up again. I honestly feel like there's a saying, I don't know if this saying is global, but in Australia, we have a saying called mutton dressed as lamb. When mutton dressed as lamb. So it's when
I get it.
An older person dresses more youthfully.
See, now, I said earlier, you put lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and that's exactly the same concept. So basically, I think Apple is suffering from an identity crisis. And I mentioned this last week when we were talking about Tim Cook stepping down.
Yep.
They're bringing in someone that's a little bit more youthful. And all of a sudden, the Apple website is flooded 2 weeks straight now with what I would call like youth appropriate products, like pop socket-esque grips.
I'm sorry. That is so effing big. What youth is going to want to slap that in the back of their phone?
So apparently it's meant to be a grip for people that suffer hand morphin disabilities.
Well, that makes more sense. Yeah, I get it.
But you know that some teenage kid's going to go in there and go, oh, awesome. Like, I needed this. And they're going to buy it, spend their $80 of their,
and they're also going to buy the cleaning cloth and the
cleaning
sock.
Cloth and the sock. And you've got the whole thing. But I think this is a youth play. I do. I think that Apple's trying to change the perspective of the company to make it more youthful, kind of like how Google did with the Pixel range a couple of years back.
Look at the last Pixel
launch. Yeah, with Jimmy Fallon.
God, Jimmy Fallon. Yeah. And they didn't really go over any specific specs because the general public
was like a comedy
care.
show.
Yeah, and they didn't care. It to me, it was like cringeworthy.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I think people generally don't care about specs. They just want what they support. So if Apple comes out with this, my question to you is, do you have an iPhone?
No.
So, this is the first year in my life that I don't actually own iPhone and a Pixel or both right now.
That's you and I together. This is the first time I didn't even buy an iPhone, apart from the iPhone Air.
I had the 17 Pro. For like a week, and I'm like,
I had the Air for 2 days.
This thing is $1,000, and it's just like the last 4 models, which I had, except for the design. And design looks like a Pixel. I'm done. Sent that thing back, and I was done with Apple for a while.
I mean, as a stand, maybe this might work.
Okay, did you have any accessories when you had the Pixel?
None, apart from a case.
So I had that. On the ring.
Yeah.
I liked it because it was flat.
Yep.
And then when I wanted to use it, I could pull it out and you could use a stand.
Yeah. Stand,
This thing, you're going to have to put that. It's not going to fit in a pocket or it's going to look like you're happy to see me. So you got to put that somewhere. I don't know.
I mean,
to me, it's all about portability.
It's MagSafe, right?
Of course it is. Yeah. But where are you going to put it? You're not going to carry that all the time.
I mean, look, if accessibility and carrying your iPhone is a problem, maybe this is the solution.
No, buy a sock.
You know what would be amazing? And I was looking at this, especially this version you see on screen now with its like speckled rock.
Yeah, like granite countertop.
Now, I want you to hear me out for a second. If that was an eraser where you could erase pencil markings as well, I would be all for that shit. Because I am
Here's the problem
writing things. Yeah.
Erasers wear out.
Apple
needs to do this so they can keep selling them.
More. That's exactly right.
You can sell it for $35 and make $70 every 6 months.
Would you not buy one of those if that was a pencil eraser as well?
Here's
like a stand/pencil eraser.
Here's why I would say no, because I don't use a pencil ever anymore. Okay, everything I do is pen and I have to sign, but most of the stuff is computerized.
Yeah.
But I think if you're in school and you have to use a pen or a pencil,
yeah. So I don't know, man. Like, I think I saw that and went, okay, Apple. And if you look online, have a look. If you get a chance, just scroll through X.
What did it show on you on the website for the price?
I didn't see the Canadian. Let me double check that right now. I'm going to say $129. Let me just double check.
$120.
I'm going to guess.
What's this thing called? Apple what?
I don't know. I'm just scanning the Apple website. Hang on 1 second. I have no idea what the hell that fucking thing is called. I don't actually see it on the Apple website where I am. I don't know. What is it called?
I want to say it was $69.
Oh, the Hikawa iPhone grip and stand. Okay, let's just do a search.
Basically, it's over $50. And you can go buy a pop socket and slap it on the back. Here's the problem. It's MagSafe.
Okay.
I get it.
Sell it here in Canada. So, no, not yet. I'm assuming it's too expensive. But I don't know if it's on the apple.com website, Jason, if you want to check that out, but I don't know, man. Sure. It's a stand. It's a grip and a stand from Apple. Jason's just checking the if it is available on
I'm trying to I know I saw it. So I'm not going to web. So on PC Mag it says Apple's latest limited edition iPhone accessory is a quirky $70 MagSafe grip. $70.
Yeah.
I think they're available now, but for limited, it's available now on apple.com for $69.95. Oh, I just pulled it up in 2 colors: Crater, yes. Which was that speckled version, and Chartreuse, which is basically a lime effing green.
Which my feelings on lime colored anything. So
and by the way, guys, this is the Nubia Z80 Ultra.
Nice. I like it.
Just a heads up.
Now, Jason, before we go to our next, I just want to jump in one more quick story here before we jump on to the other one that I want to look at. So right now it's fall going into winter here in North America. It's been cold. Leaves are falling down everywhere. So do you have a leaf blower?
I do have a leaf blower. Yep.
So what's the average speed of like your leaf blower in like miles per hour? If you had to guess.
I have no idea. It's a 40 volt cordless. I mean, I use it for my gutters. Yeah, I get my roof and I blow my gutters out, and I usually rake, honestly, and use my lawnmower to pick them up. I don't usually blow that much, but
so
that came out wrong.
That's okay. We'll use that for the for next week's
for the short.
Sure, yeah.
Me blowing leaves.
So I want to show you. There's a company called Hoto, Hoto.
Oh yeah, that's an Amazon. They're on Amazon. They make screwdrivers and stuff, don't they?
Yes.
Oh my!
They've created a leaf blower that blows 120 miles per hour, gust of wind.
Why?
Because they can. Can. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm all about efficiency. Right. So if I can just blow things away quicker and faster, I'm all for that. And my wife knows, and she's probably listening right now, that I would rather blow them away from my driveway onto the road than fucking rake them up because it's a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah. I hate raking. Raking.
So Hoto has released this this beautifully looking leaf blower. Like, this is sensational. Look at this thing. Like, look how nice that is.
Looks like a beast.
Yeah, it looks like a beast. Like, it looks like something like you would suck up, I don't know, rocks with. It's like a big cylindrical, and looks like a high-powered vacuum almost. But 120 miles per hour. Is that not overkill?
I'm trying to look mine up because I honestly don't know. I just got a whole system of 40 volt. What is this? Is it 40 volt?
So this is that's a really good question. I know it has a 4,000 milliamp battery. It does not say. Oh, it says 20 volt here. In the picture.
Hell no.
I mean, that picture says 20 volts. I don't know, man. Maybe. I mean, you get 100 watt adapter with it, which is like pretty fucking nice. So I don't know, man. Like 4,000 watt battery. So it's a $239 on Amazon right now. Let's see if I can pull it up. So here it is. It's not available currently on the Canadian website. But look at this monster. Like that thing
Hold on. So Greenworks, and this is not mine because mine's pretty old.
Yeah.
The 40 volt cordless battery leaf blower with a 4 amp hour USB battery and leaf charger, 120 miles an hour.
Oh, so maybe this is not as crazy as I thought.
$135.99, $135 USD. Now, I don't know what those ratings are, but that thing looks. I don't care if it's normal. It looks badass.
Oh, I mean, look how beautiful that thing is.
Now, I will tell you, my first leaf blower was a plug-in one. And it did. Okay. You could reverse it, so you could have a bag and suck up leaves.
Oh, suck it up, yes.
That's what I want to get because that's a lot easier, I think. But I don't know. That thing looks like a freaking.
Honestly, it looks like something that Tesla would make. It's that black and gray aesthetic, you know. It's pretty nice. I kind of like it. I think it's pretty good. I hate like the leaves are just a fucking nightmare.
My thing is with I have Greenworks. That's the brand I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
So I went all in. Like my grass, my lawnmower. I have a 40-volt lawnmower. The chainsaw, the pruner, all that stuff's all 40-volt. So with this, it'd be different because having just a couple different chargers is be a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That's why I have Yardworks, I believe they're called. I have the
Yardworks. Is that Walmart?
No, I think it's Home Depot. Like maybe
Home Depot. You're right. I think you're right. You're right.
So I have the a trimmer, like a grass, the edge cutter, and I have a leaf blower from them, and they've been very good.
I don't use my electric lawnmower that much, but now that my gas mower is prepped for the winter, I use the electric one to pick up the leaves.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I just mow my lawn, even if it's not really
That's what I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mulch the shit out of those leaves. Yeah.
God, I hate my leaves in my backyard.
Now, Jason, you brought this story to my attention. So we've gotten to get a little bit of information about the S26 Ultra. The S26 Ultra.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Now, we recently been buying these Chinese brands. Right?
Yes.
Are you excited for Samsung S26? Knowing what we know now with Apple and Samsung, knowing what we know now, are you excited for this?
I'm going to be honest with you. Like the S26, the S25 Ultra was a very good phone. I used it for probably about 4 months.
It was a great phone.
Yeah. But the cameras were shit. And I'm a camera guy.
I wouldn't say they were shit. I would say they were average.
Average. Yeah. Okay. Average at best.
Yes.
But I mean, looking at this, I mean, it doesn't really look like nothing's changing here.
No.
Like,
let me guess.
What have we got?
5,000 milliamp hour battery again?
Oh, I believe so.
They have to start doing this battery stuff because this Nubia Z80 Ultra I just showed you guys.
Yeah.
And I think you talked about the OnePlus 15.
Yes. Yeah.
And even the Oppo.
Yeah.
Find X9. That's what, 75?
7,500. Yeah, right there.
This is 7,200.
Yeah.
And then the Vivo is 6,300. Battery life is
it's nuts.
Crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm not excited about this. Samsung makes great software, and I had the Edge, I think, 4 times because they're not making it anymore and it's cheap.
Yeah.
I love One UI 8.5 or whatever. I just don't know. I'm not excited about this.
So, I mean, basically, the only thing we're getting here is a faster aperture. It's still the 200 megapixel camera.
What's the aperture set at? It's faster.
Well, it's 1.4 down from 1.7.
That's actually pretty big.
Going to let a lot of light in, but light doesn't mean better photo.
Yeah, you could have the best. You could have the best sensors in the world. We all know. And again, we talked about Realme last week, and me and Darren talked off screen. I might be buying it. But a lot of these companies, you got to be careful because the post processing makes the big difference.
Now, I mean, I think the more like disappointing thing here is that so you're getting a 50 megapixel ultra wide, which is the Samsung JN3, also a sensor that's been around for quite some time.
Yep.
A telephoto camera, that IMX854, which again has been around for some time, and another 12 megapixel telephoto. Samsung, get away from this fucking dog shit 12 megapixel telephoto cameras.
Well, I think it's the 12 megapixel was what, 3.5 or 3.7 or something.
Like the 3x zoom. Like, but that was the problem.
For portrait.
Yeah, but the problem was that was the biggest complaint with the S25 Ultra, and they're not fucking changing it.
Well, and here's the problem. Apple, we don't give praise to Apple enough, but when you swap between lenses on an iPhone, it's fucking seamless, and you won't even know. When you have 5 fucking lenses on a, sorry, excuse my language, on a Samsung, and you swap between them, there's like a jitter, and I don't know, I can't always say there's a color difference, but a lot of these phones, when you swap between the wide and the main and the there's a huge color science difference. Yeah.
Yeah, and look, I mean, I think it'd be okay. I mean, after using all these Chinese phones, especially this year, I think, I know our end of year show is coming up on December 29, but my takeaway this year about smartphones is pretty simple, that it's a lot of the same. Like, you're not really seeing a big dramatic jump in quality across a lot of these things anymore, unless they're using like a 1-inch sensor and a f1.2 aperture. You're just not getting that, right? And I think back I don't remember. I think it might have been a Huawei phone back from like early 2010s, and it was it might have been like the Mate 20 or Mate 10. I think it might have been Mate 10 Pro. It had like a f1.2, f1.3 aperture on the main lens. And everybody loved that camera. It took amazing black and white portraits.
Huawei was amazing.
Yeah.
Yes. The Mate 20 was good too.
Yeah. And like in its heyday, it was good. So now you've got like all these companies like Samsung and Apple. And from what I remember reading, I believe that the S26 Ultra is going to try to take a page from the Edge's book and they're going to make it thinner. Now, that doesn't bode well for battery. And Jason's saying, is it the same 5,000 milliamp battery? I'm willing to bet we go lower here.
Well, especially with Samsung.
Yeah.
Remember the Note 7 debacle? They are not going to go all out on I shouldn't say
Big
mystery tech.
battery,
Silicon carbon isn't mystery, but it's not well proven. Now, I know Oppo came out when they released their global version of the X9 the Find X9 Pro. They said they guaranteed like 80% battery life after like 6 years or 5 years, which is hell good. I don't know how they came up with that because silicon batteries haven't even been out for 5 years. But I think that's the biggest next thing is make them thinner. That's fine, but you gotta have better battery.
Yeah, and look, I mean, I don't know, like if these companies are going to keep doing these iterative things, which I think a lot of them are, you're not going to see these big dramatic jumps anymore, which, you know, again, we like Chinese phone brands. So I see the change year to year in like a Vivo. I haven't seen a change year to year in a Pixel. I haven't seen a change year to year in a Samsung or an Apple device for quite some time. Nothing drastic anyway. Like I know people praise the iPhone 17 Pro Max camera, but I'll be honest with you, I don't think it's all that different.
I think the Pixel made a big change. Just every year the AI gets better.
Better, yeah. But that doesn't mean
the cameras are like the cameras are always look, Pixel always has a decent camera.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying iPhone doesn't either. iPhone has great cameras too, if that's what you like. But I think Google was making phones more personal and more AI driven, and that's what people actually want. And Apple's seeing that, and that's why they're paying Google all this money.
Yeah, and look, I mean, right now, I mean, we're on a lot of these new products are coming out, and I think end of November, early December is the time when you start to see some experimental products as well.
Yep.
So I know we're not going to talk about it, but we have the OnePlus 15R coming out, which is the budget version of their OnePlus 15. But I brought this to your attention today. This was something that I stumbled across this morning. The Omni One Pocket PC.
Yep.
So I want to just show people this because this was something that caught my attention. Now, Jason and I, grew up as young people in the age of Palm Pilots and Palm Ones, but oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, it's a little loud.
So what's on screen right now is this portable pocket PC, like circa early 2000s.
Kickstarter, right?
Yep.
I love how they hold it.
Okay, I'm just going to pause there. So basically, go ahead.
My biggest thing, I think I told you this, and I'm going to assume, I didn't look at the specs, it's probably an N series Intel, is that right? Or
It's an Intel N series, that is correct.
Yeah, so it's like the Celeron. It's like a terrible processor. Like, you're not going to be doing any major, it said photo editing. You're not doing any editing on this thing. But, N150. And
N150,
the reason why I told you sent that to us in our group, and I said, well, I think I've seen this before. Here's my thing. These gaming PCs that are coming out, and this, I don't know how much, what's the Kickstarter price on this?
For Canadian, I believe it's like $399.
Okay, that's a really cheap price. But there's like, I don't know if it's Neo or whoever. There's new gaming PCs that have the new AMD AI $395, like
Yeah.
badass chip, and it's like $1,200, and it's portable. Now it's aimed more at gaming than this,
Yeah.
and it doesn't have a keyboard involved. It's got joysticks, but I don't know that the N150 is such a terrible processor.
Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, the basic look of it that you can see here in this video, I mean, it looks fantastic. And it kind of reminds me of like a Sony Vaio device from like the early 2000s, right?
But let me ask you, what's the use case for this? Because he was taking pictures and video calling. You could do that with your phone. It's got Windows 11.
RAM.
It's got Windows 11. I get it.
Yeah.
What'd you say? It's got what? Removable
It's got
RAM?
upgradable RAM. Upgradable RAM. You can do it yourself. Yeah, I mean, for me, like I'm always on a laptop at work, and I mean, I responding to emails, video calling, all of that would be pretty common for me. I'm typing emails, I'm doing Word documents, I'm not doing anything like insane. It just
Does it have a camera? Does it have a camera?
it does have a front-facing camera for video.
Does it have
calls.
a rear-facing camera?
No.
Okay, I could see this for like an enterprise.
Yeah.
Maybe. Like for work?
Yeah, or maybe, absolutely. Yeah, somebody that's like, requires Windows access, to whatever their enterprise server is. Maybe they're working from home. I like the keyboard and I love the trackpad. I think that's a really fucking
Windows
nice
11
touch.
is terrible on a tiny screen. That's why Windows, was it Windows 8? Was it Windows 8 or 10 that had the tablet
with
version?
the tiles?
They need a tablet version, a touchscreen version of Windows 11. They really do.
Yeah. I mean, you can also use the touchpad and it has like a pointer. So it's not.
Yeah, like a mouse.
It's not useless.
No, you're right.
But I don't know, man. I just like the look of it. I like that we're seeing this kind of tech come back. Especially full-size keyboards. I think we should be getting that more and more.
The nerd in me wants to get this.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I don't know what I would even do with it.
You
like,
should do your podcast broadcast from this.
I mean,
realistically,
I don't know when's it going to ship. Does it say when it's going to ship?
I believe it's like January. Let me double check.
So after New Year, we both do our live stream from
February.
PC.
Yeah, February delivery. So
what? I'm about to pull it up because I didn't see the price.
So right here on the right, it's $359. I think that's Canadian price. Maybe it's American. I have no idea. That's the 8 gig 256 version.
I'm pulling it up on my US version here. Let's see.
Could be much cheaper, if I'm being honest. They have a terabyte.
$359 starting. That's the basic storage with 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage. And at $399, I don't know. There's no difference. For $450, you get 16 gig 512. I would say if they had a 16 gig 256 version,
that would
for
be
like
perfect.
$400, that'd be like the perfect, because you need 16 gig. 8 gig of RAM is not enough anymore.
Yeah. And I mean, look, you can also rotate it portrait, which I think is pretty cool. So if you wanted to, like, I don't know, fucking read an ebook or something on there.
So let me ask you this. You introduced us and our listeners to 2 new products. This
I did.
And the Snap phone?
Yes. The side phone.
I'm sorry. Side
yes.
phone. Which would you, if you had the money, they're about the same price.
Yeah,
which would you jump on just to try?
I would probably go the side phone because I'm a bit of a retro phone kind of lover. I mean, I there's lots of phones I wish I could have.
So
bought,
knowing that it's AOSP, but not knowing what apps are supported yet, you're willing to take that lunge.
Well, I mean, as long as I could get my regular apps, so like your Telegram, your Gmail, that kind of stuff, I'd be more than fine. I mean, I don't really use a lot of apps on my phone, believe it or not. Like besides Telegram, WhatsApp, Gmail, Maps.
Well, my banking app be important. The bank I have is very regional.
Yeah,
so
right. Okay,
I get that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that actually brings us to the end of today's show. Thank you very much for everybody that's listening live. And if you are not listening live, make sure you check us out on YouTube. We're there every Sunday. We have one show left next week before we take a little bit of a break for December. And then we're back with our end of year show. So next week, we will try to do our very best final regular season show. I think we said we're going to go a little later than that now that I think of it. But I think next week, number 40 is the perfect number to wrap up on. What do you reckon, Jason?
Yeah, I'm good with that. Yeah.
40 episodes. Yeah.
And that'd be around 1st of December.
Around
right?
about the 1st of December. That's correct. Yeah.
So we get that going, and you guys, I'm telling you right now, the end of the year best of
yeah,
is
it's gonna
the
be
show.
a
If you haven't tuned in regularly, tune into that one. It's a great,
Absolutely.
great show. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be back one more show next week in our regular season for the Tech Disruptors. And if you're not already subscribed, please do so. We're also on Spotify, Good Pods, YouTube Music, anywhere you find amazing tech podcasts, and tell your friends about us, right? We're trying to make this as big as CNN, if you will, which is pretty big. So without the political influence, of course. But anyway, on that note, my name's Darren. This guy is...
My name is Jason.
And we will see you next week.